Hello, this is Shock44 with Lightning Rod Productions, Lightning Rod Let's Plays, and we have Blaze, and Game Freak, and Monkey.
Here?
Hi.
Hey, you fell down.
I don't know if Monkey was here last time, but he's here this time, whatever. We haven't done this in forever, oh my gosh! Look at me, I'm failing at getting
We haven't done this since like July.
Oh my gosh, I haven't played this in so long. When was this? When was this uploaded? July 19th, and now it's freaking November. Where is my...
So, what is past you doing?
What?
What's past you doing? You fell down a platform and got falling out, so now you're pausing.
I felt like showing off the pause menu. Didn't I do that last time though?
I'm not sure, but here's see.
Well, okay. Well, I might do that sometimes when we pause because, I don't know, I just pause. Like, go do something.
Oh, let's see, the key of the element. The table was broken, buy a new one.
I'll try to cut out the pausing more next time. I like that there's a random book on the side that says, like, the rodents of the world, but it's like, I think it's, like, written as if a French person would say it. I'm not sure, though. Can't remember.
Wait, where?
It's somewhere. It's on the right side. Like it's. I don't know where it is. I think it was in this cutscene. No. That was the last cutscene where he threw the chocolate out the window. That was early, that was last part. Sorry.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah. And
oh
wait,
man, I love the graphics in this game. Come on, move.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let him play with his yo-yo or drink his polo, whatever he's doing.
I think I'm right here. I'm like either gone or I'm just showing off what you do. What Conker can do.
hopefully you're showing off what he's doing.
If you were showing off what he was doing, you would have moved the camera.
Yeah.
I know. I should have moved the camera. Why can't Conker tell time? And then like later he's able to tell time later because he's able to find out that it's 10 o'clock and that's when that guy comes back at the poo place. So I don't get why when you stand there, you have to walk. Maybe that's like an afterthought that you get to change that.
The last part you did was the part with the giant doo-doo, right?
No, I didn't fight the giant doo-doo yet.
Oh, this must have been different Let's Play. Never mind.
I don't understand why Conker said so many people around here want me to solve the problems, and he solved like one person's problem before this guy.
Sorry, I ruined that for people that haven't heard of this game before. It's giant doo-doo.
Just mention my name, Jack, and everything will be just
Help for this guy. Let's see. Queen Bee. I think you can count Birdie.
Someone needs to help me on here. My big brother keeps.
I think it would be the gargoyle and then the bee.
But
He didn't help the gargoyle. He knocked his ass down a river.
I know, but it's an obstacle you have to get through. I mean, Birdie's not really. You don't really have to help him. All you do is just give him money.
Oh, by the way, Shock, do you know about the secret 10 extra lives?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna show that off.
Get them when you... Okay, because that's an awesome secret.
I know,
first time I thought it was a glitch.
Yeah.
I thought I glitched the game because I got 10.
I found it in a walkthrough once.
Yeah, I found it by accident.
Because when I first played this, I needed a walkthrough for it for some of the parts of it.
I don't think I only watched one Let's Play, and it was of the remake.
Yeah, that's
and then I did the rest through memory.
But you played the remake before?
No, I never played the remake. I wanted.
Then what were you talking about the remake?
yeah, I think you were playing the remake.
I watched the Let's Play of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and
this guy. I was actually looking at it a little while ago.
Did you just throw that cheese backwards?
He's just that good.
It just flops out of his arms and then it goes into the air and it goes into
Where did that yellow smoke come from?
The cheese and his breath and
yeah, but he wasn't even. It was like coming from
here.
Fine.
Look, we're getting this out of a giant cheese harvesting area right here.
You'd think if you just smack the mouse a bunch, he'd die, but you have to feed him cheese and give him really fat.
Well, you're fighting with a frying pan.
Okay, I think this is where I go is get those extra lives, but I don't have any. I can't get them because I haven't died yet, or have I died yet?
No, you have not died.
I don't think you've died yet.
Yeah, lives don't show up until you actually die.
Why? How? If you die before this part, there's something wrong with you.
Actually,
Yes,
I think I commit suicide just so I can get some extra lives here in a minute after this cheese thing.
That's a smart thing to do, and you'll crushed. But still, I think you should die when you die.
No, I just wanted to show off the death cutscene as well, like earlier in the game.
Yeah, the death cutscene is hilarious.
Though it would be interesting if I went for a run where I just tried my best not to die, and then like I died in like I don't know.
You know what? Someone should play the game and not die one single time. They'll just confuse the audience later on when you meet
Greg.
Spoiler: when you meet Greg again in the hunt.
He doesn't really confuse you. I mean, he doesn't really say anything that has to do with what happens when you die, though.
He says you again.
As if you would have already met him.
Yeah, but you haven't.
Yeah, the cutscene is trying to indicate that you've already died at least once, even if you haven't died.
I have got hit by as well. I won't say what the fuck.
Fuck.
But that was like my first one, so yeah.
You know, I've heard people, I've heard people who say like, oh, this game's awesome, and then other people say that this game used to be good back in the day, but now it's like really dated. Or like, okay, these one guys reviewed it saying like that the game sucked, or not really sucked, but was just like bland compared to because it was just basically banjo-kazooie, but with really bad like potty jokes and there wasn't that much
profanity.
And I'm just like, what are you talking about? The gameplay's not that similar to banjo-kazooie in its
oh no.
Sorry, White Guy wanted the never-released N64 their little 12 Tales game that they were going to make? I didn't think so.
Wait, what?
The game that Conker's Bad Fur Day would have been.
Oh yeah, that would have been a total rehash.
Exactly. Would you want that instead of this? I didn't think so.
I couldn't have lasted a moment longer. Thank you very much, Mr. Squirrel. Now, there's something real neat inside that barn. You know,
actually, he wins the first study with this game, and I know what that real neat thing is inside the barn is.
I'd say that to that argument that they're having about like this is just banjo-kazooie, but like with bad
he was in the animation.
No, there's not. What? Sorry, Blaze. What?
We're getting cash.
Blaze. Okay, so as I was saying, since Blaze is gone,
I dropped. What?
What were you trying to say earlier?
This day ain't turned out quite so bad after all. Oh, hang on.
What I was trying to say earlier?
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
What?
I think Blaze is
I don't remember.
Okay, well anyway, this cutscene right here where he pulls out his watch is like, oh yeah. That's when I need to go back to that one place. That only plays if you actually went to the poo cabin earlier and like checked to see like that when that person was gonna be back. Like that cutscene won't appear if you just went here and didn't care to go to the poo area.
Yeah, well, if that cutscene like just played regardless, then it would just be very confusing.
I know. I'm just saying. I just figured I'd show it off.
I talked too much about that. Doesn't mean reply to anything.
What?
I remember what I was going to say. That Jack guy, when you had quote unquote saved him, he was still in the animation he's supposed to be in when that bitch is on him.
No, he lowered himself so you could jump on top of his head.
Lower.
He made himself squish because he was trying to
what I mean
get
is that
on top of his head. That's why he was in that animation.
He later on he did not make sense. But he was not squished when you actually jumped onto him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, you over there.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. I said, and I looked more into this game, and I found what was really neat inside this
I
barn.
can't quite see it myself. Unless it's off some guy
What's really
stumbling
neat?
around stinking a horse poo real neat.
There's talking
Yeah, of course
bats
it is.
in there, duh.
This is pretty
Talking, swearing bats. You can't find that anywhere else.
Yeah, I like those
Except for
bats.
that-
They're funny.
Except for that spooky mansion, but that's beside the point.
Well, those bats don't talk as much as I don't think.
At least they talk in like one scene.
I think it's your turn to
And
kick.
they're like,
Is it your turn? Is it
like,
his
hey, it's
turn?
that guy who, it's that fucker who killed Barry or something.
Wait, Barry, what?
I actually really like these characters right here because it
Oh
just
no, wait. Oh no, wait. Maybe those were the bats from. Remember they're the bats
I'm a
from.
paintball anyway. I'm a
What was the chapter called?
Go kick his ass.
The tower one.
Kick his ass. I'm not going over
No,
there.
the
You can
catfish
come
and
over
junk.
here. Okay. Hey, here he comes. Quick.
What was
Just
that
keep still.
chapter called?
huh?
What was that chapter called with the catfish and the
The
cog?
Bats Tower, yeah.
Bat tower.
They are
It was
so
those-
annoying.
It was those pets that we're talking about. About Conker who killed the bats in the barn.
I do find the paint bucket a little annoying, but I kind of like these characters, like how these guys are real jerks to this guy, and this guy just wants to, like, be accepted.
I just like, I'm from the 21st century.
Yeah.
Money about. Yeah, 21st century. Considering this game was made in 2000.
Were your parents related? Like before they
2000.
were married?
One.
One maybe.
Was it? No. It was in 2001. This game was in 2001, wasn't it?
Why?
I think I wanted to show what happens when you actually get hit by him. I don't know.
That's something you do by accident.
Why on purpose?
Well, I usually don't get hit by him, so I just wanted to show that.
Well, I don't get hit by it either, but sometimes I do.
Anyway, right here, you just gotta, make him kill all the haystack guys.
Yeah. It's pretty much I wouldn't call it a mini boss.
I like how no one really cares, like, that they're killing haystacks. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kill this haystack. And they even talk to these haystacks when they're in here.
Except for that one.
In the Live and Learn version, they made the haystacks have these big noses. Like, who was up with that? That's so weird.
Update graphics,
Well,
man.
what was up with the soldier leader or whatever it's called having a mustache?
I don't know.
They wanted to recycle a model and not change the texture slightly, or change the model slightly, but already did a mustache.
I'm still wondering why the bartender in the epilogue and the army guy are basically the same guy.
Besides that they have different
Because they
voices.
wanted to recycle a model. That's why. They didn't feel like...
The only difference is with them in the N64 version is that one of them had a mustache, but like not even real. They both had mustaches.
Yeah.
See that? I'm like, what the fuck?
And you just
Didn't
kill
they
all the
point that out
haystacks.
to you guys?
Huh?
Yeah, we already pointed out like 2 times already. I think.
I really like how they censor the words in the boxes. It's all like lightning bolts and swirls and skulls.
I don't get why when they say shit, the paint guys, when they say shit, it gets censored. Or,
Yeah, it sure is.
like no one else gets censored when they say shit except for that rat guy and Booga Booga.
Yeah, I know,
People
right?
guy.
What kind of friends are you?
It's kind of weird.
Oh, in that case, I is gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself right now. That's all there is to it.
What else? Like,
You.
couldn't you at least assume how old Frankie is? Like, he clearly sounds like middle-aged farmer.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's in the age of a middle-aged farmer.
Anyway, what I was gonna say earlier was that maybe I'll save it for the next part. I was gonna say that
No, don't say anything. We have no limit.
I already said that.
we have
Yeah, we
no.
are.
We have no
Okay.
we have
You
no
have a limit
limit.
of 30
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
don't appear to have a neck. I read the description.
So say whatever you want.
I ain't got an esophagus. Oh, diddle damn.
You think he would have a neck since he is just a long stick thing?
He doesn't even have a shot to get. How can he die by hanging? I mean, he gets broken in 2 and doesn't even die.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's a stick. It's for Oh, wait,
It's a
fucking
pitchfork.
niggas
He's half stick, half metal.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
Wait,
part.
half stick, half metal. It's mostly stick. Never mind.
So I was going
Next
to
part.
say earlier was that people like these one guys were saying when they were reviewing the game, oh, this is just banjo-kazooie, but with like bad potty jokes. Like, no, there's a lot of jokes here that aren't potty humor. It's like there's a lot of jokes here that are really funny and are interesting in their own right, and they're not potty humor. Because if it was just potty humor, it wouldn't be that interesting or funny to people. And there's a lot of different things you don't see in other video games in this game that are very unique and makes it very separate from banjo-kazooie in its own way.
And fun.
And the gameplay mechanics are like it's similar to banjo-kazooie in ways, but like you have the B button thing, the context sensitive pads, that those make it very interesting and different. And then I guess you could argue that Conker's hover is a lot like how Banjo has a double jump, but it's a little bit different still. And
I would compare Conker's hovering thing more to Tails' perspective more than Banjo-Kazooie.
wasn't this game innovative because it changed up the gameplay a lot? Like 1 minute it's a platformer, the next it's like you're racing, and then it's a shooter, and then it's even right on a dinosaur at one point.
Oh, don't remind me of the shooter.
What's wrong with the shooter?
It's horribly controlled.
Which version?
The War or the Matrix?
The Matrix is not fucking shooting. That's doing tricks and shooting.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think the War was that bad. I just found it very difficult.
I found one thing very annoying.
Because I couldn't shoot shit.
Though the tank part I found difficult to control, and it was just really bad.
I found one part of in War that I found really annoying, and I was cheating when this was happening. I had Conker set to invincible, and it's that scene where you're trying to blast through that door with Rodent, but with a rocket launcher. Teddies are like dropping by parachutes, and they wouldn't stop shooting at me. I could not do a thing.
Yeah, I know, that was so freaking frustrating. I died so many times on that part in Live and Reload and in the other one.
The other one is called Bad Fur Day.
I know. The original.
Well, Live and Reloaded, at least it's easier for you to control the rocket launcher. I mean, you're not.
They
like,
threw too many teddies at you in that part.
Yeah, but like in Live and Reloaded, Bad Fur Day, you're sent directly to first person view. You don't have to do that in Live and Reloaded.
You don't have to do what?
Like with aiming and junk with a rocket launcher in Bad Fur Day, you're sent immediately in first person view, so you can't exactly do that with third person view. But in Live and Reload, you can.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. This is way too long.
Okay. See you later, guys.
Let's stop for now. Bye.